Hello everyone and welcome to my second Steins Gate stream. I am so sorry that it took so long to upload the second one because last week on Thursday when I was going to play, the internet went to shit, Streamlabs went to shit, and I was not able to stream that night. So I had to postpone it until the next Steins Gate day, which is this week, but I'm doing it a day early. So yay, I'm excited to get back into the game. Yeah, I don't think I have to say anything more than that. Is it on the Steins Gate category because she can use that? Huh? What was I gonna say now? Oh, for those of you that didn't watch my first Steins Gate video, I will post the link in the description. And just so you guys know, I won't say this at the start of every Steins Gate video, but I have watched the season Steins Gate, the anime, and I think I shared my opinion on it at the beginning of the last video, but just to recap, I really enjoyed it. I just felt that some, for lack of a better word, arcs were a little underdeveloped, and then I heard how long the game is, and I thought that maybe it gets more development in the game, certain aspects of the plot or maybe subplots. I don't exactly remember what everything I thought, but yeah, that's why I'm playing the game. I will do my best to play and not give spoilers, because there are a couple of people watching this for the first time while playing with me, you know. Okay, shout out to Vertebration being one of those people who can't be here today, but he will be watching the playback later. Okay, so let me just open up here and here and there. Okay, wait. I'm gonna obviously unfade this. I think it shouldn't be a problem, right? Didn't have an issue last time. So there we go. Didn't knew this game was a thing. Interesting. Angus, have you watched the anime? Because I can quickly recap what happened in the first video when we started playing last time. Okay, you haven't watched it. So then let me recap for you what happened last time. Is this on the Steins Gate category? Oh, you mean on Twitch? Oh, okay. Let me check if there is a Steins Gate category. Steins Gate. There we go. I can do that. Update. Thank you. Okay, so for Angus, who is here for the first time, in the last video, it's basically like a visual novel. And in the last video, what happened was we met the protagonist. That's it. Oh, shit. You're there we go. Why did it go away? That's him right there. You'll meet him now. His name's Okabe. You'll meet him and see what he's like, obviously, in this video. And he's a self-proclaimed mad scientist, and he went to a lecture or some kind of reveal or something from some other scientist guy that said he had invented a time machine. So obviously this was very interesting to him and he wanted to go see. But then when he got there, he freaked out because this guy was ripping off some other online person who had already stated these facts or whatever, something. Okay, so that's important to know. His childhood friend Mayuri is with him, and he met a girl called Kurisu, and in the last, I'm pretty sure this happened in the last video. Yes. He met her and she asked him, what did you want to tell me? And he was like, what? I don't want to tell you anything. And later he found her dead on the ground. And then he wanted to email his friend Daru to tell him about this. And then there was this weird thing that happened, and like it was something weird. And then it went back to normal. And I think that's the best way I can explain it. So remember, to everyone who has watched, do not put spoilers and stuff in the chat or in the comments or whatever, because some people are watching along for the first time, okay? So I don't remember how to play this. I just play with my select, enter. Load this data, yes. But there's no sound. Hanko, how do I put the sound on?
Pause.
Yeah.
Escape. Pause.
I did.
Okay. Configuration.
You guys can't hear the sound either, right? Should I restart it?
Wait.
Because it was there and then it went away.
When did it go away?
Doesn't
Doesn't that look better?
I don't know. Doesn't change anything.
It does. Look how blurry the letters is. Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, but music.
Volume. Okay, well, it's on.
Yeah, but okay, let me then restart the game.
No, wait.
Cause it was on and then I did the intro and then it was off.
Press
You
enter.
can't click.
Okay, where's the mouse now?
There.
Why doesn't it go that way?
Okay, never mind. I will restart the game. Okay, let's try again. Stop.
Why does it do that?
I don't know. Play. Start game. Full screen messes it up. The music. We heard the spooky music earlier. Yes, exactly. It was there earlier and then I wanted to do the intro and then it went away.
Right, let's see.
Yes,
Okay,
it's back.
music.
Thank you. Load.
So you can't use the mouse.
No, it's a visual novel. It's how they work. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. They're the
そこの貴様、俺たちが見えているか。なぜ何も答えない。貴様に聞いているんだぞ。モニターのそっち側にいる貴様にだ。
I'm not gonna read his lines. Or should I read his lines? I don't remember how I did it last time.
間抜け面をしようってつまらんやつだ。貴様からだと俺たちはテレビのモニターの中にいるように見えるだろうな。だがそれは大きな間違いだ。モニターの中にいるのは貴様なのだよ。貴様が現実だと思っているその世界は実は全て虚構。もちろん貴様自身もな。
Doesn't this feel so meta? Like he's talking right at us. Like imagine if we were being watched by other people. Like that is what it's supposed to do. And that's such an interesting thought.
真の現実、それはこちら側にある。自分が何を指摘されているのかすら分かっていないか。無理もない。
Few are those who can handle the truth.
まあいい。貴様には分かりやすく、俺たちのことについて説明してやろうではないか。まず、俺たちがいるのはどこかということだ。ここは東京、秋葉原にある未来ガジェット研究所だ。俺たちは普段ラボと呼んでいる。世界の支配構造を作り変えるという我が野望の。
Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos. Oh yes. I had notes for this. Let me get my notebook. So I have a little pink thing here that tells me this. Here was my Steins Gate notes. So today's date is the 26th of February. Okay, 26th of February 2020. So our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos. Our purpose is to shatter the system. So what is the system that he's referring to? And what does he mean by chaos? And plunge the world into chaos.
そうなんだ。悪いことしちゃダメなんだよ、オカリン。
まあ入りは少し黙っていろ。
I think last time I was reading his voice. Oh, that is what... It's still the 7th of the 28th. In the game. Still 7/28. Wednesday.
駅から出たら中央通りを進み、末広町駅の交差点を蔵前橋通りへ左折。
He's totally giving away where their lab
信
is.
号の一歩手前の路地を入ると、大檜山ビルという古臭い雑居ビルがある。その2階に我がラボは今日構えている。目印はビル1階にあるブラウン管工房というマニアックなテナントだな。
There's a tip list button F4 for reference. It's okay, I just take note of them myself. On the first floor is a store of ill repute called the Brown Tube Workshop. Mr. Brown. Okay. Brown Tube Workshop. CRT monitors of all things. What is a CRT monitor?
寂れた店なのだ。だが、ブラウン管工房店長である天王寺というおっさんは、このビルのオーナーでもある。
And you rent from him.
今野球ピッチで都市開発が進み、しかも高騰しているこの秋葉原であろうと、道楽丸出しの店を構えていられるというわけだ。幸いにもあの店長は、人を見る目はあるようでな。この俺のカリスマ性を見抜き、ビル2階を丸々ワンフロア、ただ同然で貸してくれたのだ。ふわっはっはっは。
The entire second floor. It's not a very big second floor then, as far as I remember.
だが、未来ガジェット研究所は深刻な人材不足のため、優秀な研究員を随時募集中だ。今のところ、所属研究員は
Our researchers
オカリン、
are
オカリン。そこはラボメンって言わなきゃ。所属研究員じゃなくて
lab mems.
ラボメン、すなわちラボラトリーメンバーは俺を含めて3人である。ラボメンナンバー001、ラボ創設者にして狂気のマッドサイエンティストであるこの俺、法院京馬。
Okay, that's him. For Angus, it's actually a really good recap.
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛いのに。
そして
I really like
コスプ
the
レが趣味の高一点、ラボメンナンバー002、
the voice
椎名真由
acting.
里。
Sheena Mayuri.
てってるマユシーです。着るんじゃなくて作るのが趣味だよ。
I like making costumes more than wearing them.
最後にスーパーハカー、ラボメンナンバー003、橋田至だ。
Okay, so that is Daru. Super hacker. He's a super hacker. I still cannot hear the difference in the anime. And he's probably gonna say it now, so I'm sorry for spoiling if he does say it. Well, let's just actually Hashida Itaru. I forgot his name. Hashida Itaru. Super hacker. Let's hear it.
スーパーハッカーって呼ぶなよ。スーパーハッカーだろ、ジョーコ。
You hear? He says it's not super hacker, it's super hacker. But I'm sure he says that maybe there's a slight difference, but I don't hear the difference.
そんな我々3人で構成される未来ガジェット研究所の活動内容はそのものズバリ発明である。
Okay.
詳細は我がラボのホームページを見てくれ。
I didn't even know they had a homepage.
もちろん闇の支配権力と戦うための未来ガジェットが最優先事項だが、その研究から派生する副産物的な発明も多い。
In fact, that's all it
今のところ
spawned.
そっちばかりだ。すでに我々は8つの未来ガジェットを完成させた。だがこれはまだ序章でしかない。未来ガジェットのアイデアは俺の中に108まであるのだ。
A total of 108 to create.
某テニス漫画みたいにですね。わかります。
Tennis manga?
人の煩悩の数といえ、このアットチャンネルの名。
It's the number of earthly desires in mortals. Oh, I knew it! I remember 108 from One Piece. And that's where I started to learn more about that particular number. But I mean, I know it's connected to like all or a lot of Japanese religion. At channel, aka 2chan. Yes. Okay, so at channel is important because it's red. At channel. But I haven't ever heard of 2chan. I've never used it myself.
それと俺が話しているのだから口出しをするなと言っているだろ。
そもそもオカリン、さっきからなんで独り言喋ってんの？
I would love if this guy, you know how there are like virtual YouTubers and stuff, and now even a virtual cam girl, which I think is awesome. I would love if he were a virtual YouTuber. He would be so fun to watch. Did you see the CRT explanation I gave? I think so. Something about a foot-long monitor. A cathode ray tube. A monitor that is a foot deep. Old school. I read it. It's Japanese 4chan, what spawned the actual 4chan, and as far as I've heard, it's worse than 4chan. I don't know what it means though, 4chan.
独り言ではない。見てわからないのか。
Like Twitter? Is it like Twitter?
モニターの向こうにいるこいつに話しかけているのだ。
He's talking to us, guys. I just bumped the table really bad. I thought it was gonna stop once I get a new one.
あ、今その人
は
にやりって笑った。
おのれ貴様、何を笑っているのか。モニターの中の存在のくせに。
I'm a he now? I'm offended. How dare you misgender me? I'm joking. That's a bad joke.
こっちみんなって言ってやれば？
Just say don't look at me. That's probably a reference. So what button do I press for the reference? F4. Okay, I think an alert's gonna pop up when I press it though. Don't look at me. On the internet, it is an unwritten rule to say this whenever you see an image of someone or something looking towards the camera. Don't look at me, okay? At channel, fictional, Japan's most popular message board. Covers a wide variety of topics from hacking to cooking to anime to current events. Okay. No, cancel. 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 How do I go back? Cancel. Back is BS. What is BS? Backspace. Backspace? There we go. Just say don't look at me.
通じないんじゃないかな。
Isn't she cute?
俺たちに話しかけられていることにすら気づいていないらしいな。自覚がないというのは実に不幸なことだ。
その人にしてみたらマユシーたちがゲームみたいに見えてるのかな。
そいつには現実なのかゲームなのかっていう発想さえないんじゃね？
んじゃあダル君の大好きな二次元の女の子たちもそうなの？
それは別。あの子たちは僕の嫁だから。
Waifu! He is a man of culture, yes, indeed.
ダルの嫁の話はどうでもいい。
でもさ、マユシの言ったことって興味深いテーマじゃん。
What if we're actually just characters in a game?
それを見極める術はあると思う?
This is pretty cool, right? Dang, they talk about the llama being the game, but thinking they were the game has a whole new meaning. Meta. What llama?
ないな。
Nope. There's no way of knowing. That's his answer. There's no way of them knowing if they were actually in the game.
即答かよ。
故にそのような議論は不毛。世界の支配構造を打ち砕く方法について考える方がよほど有意義だ。
The system. Very interesting concept. The system.
中二病、オツ。
Wait, I need to understand. Chunibu, literally 8th grade syndrome, a term referring to a mindset exhibited primarily by teenage males. Also used as a derogatory term to refer to older people who still exhibit this mindset. Characterized by an affected attitude of nihilism or cynicism, extreme self-centeredness, delusions of power or superiority, and a consuming fear of being treated as a child. The person exhibiting these symptoms believes that they are cool, but mostly observers find them pathetic. It took me I still sometimes don't know if I completely understand what is Chunibu. I understand that Okabe is Chunibu, but I don't know if I would be able to pick out another Chunibu in an anime or something. But let's find out, as I continue to watch anime. Okay, now it's gonna be me talking again, okay. I step back from the monitor. Oh, this llama! Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character Alpaca Man. This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via a microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally, I find only the ugly part of the ugly cute to be true. I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. I turned to Daru with a menacing glare. Okay, wait, the music is a bit loud. How do I... How do I go to the next page? Next page. Wait, next page! Hanku, how did you go to the next page? Oh, QE. Never mind. Never mind, thank you. Music volume. Oh no, voice volume is fine. Music volume. There we go. Phew. See, it's so easy. Voice volume must always be above music volume. It is basic physics. Ah, shit. I keep pressing the wrong button, guys. I'm getting used to it. Okay. Shut it, Haka. I'm no Chunibu patient. No, No! Go back! Return to default settings. Cancel. Go back. How do I... Oh, I need to click. Fucking thank you. Sorry. I'm not good at this, okay? I'm still learning. Yeah, look at his face. I like his face. He looks so unimpressed.
やれやれ。誰の人とのコミュニケーションの取れなさはどれだけ経っても治らないな。
アニメのオフ会じゃ僕がいつも場を盛り上げてるっつうの。
I go to a ton of offline meets and I'm always the life of the party. I like Daru. He's better in here. I like him more. He's got like a better attitude. This fat bespectacled guy is my brother in arms and right-hand man, Hashida Itaru, nickname Daru. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer, playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D maids. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything's fine as long as it's moe. Not to be confused with offline meets, as in Niku. He's a reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. How? She sounds like a character from Higurashi. Oh, Mayuri. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Shina Mayuri, a 16-year-old high school student, if you can believe it. I've known her since we were both small. Isn't she so cute? She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level though. This ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women, and today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely pace. Why does the future gadget laboratory need costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. No, she's not! Don't say that! Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the future gadget laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me, she's so cute. Well, that certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough.
で、オカリン、アルパカマンは反応したん？
いや、全然。
Yeah, Zin. The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game.
この不愛想アルパカめが。
I curse his name and smack the TV. Smacks. As soon as I do, the TV makes a sound like it's shorted, and then the screen goes black. I change the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Wax. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on lease from the brown tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old.
きっとね、アルパカさんが怒っちゃったんだよ。
後で修理できるか聞きに行かなければ。
I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers. I stare at a conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. Fans. I close my eyes. And what naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago. Okay, so Angus, this is the impossible scene that we saw in the last playthrough. Everyone was just gone. As I left the Radican, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. And it wasn't just the people on the streets. The people in the stores, gone. In the restaurants, gone. Even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. I still see some cars there, but just the ones driving down the street, I guess. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were only the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was raining from the asphalt waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there, breathless, until...
どうかした?
どうかした? Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioning eyes. Oh, I love the style. Panic took hold as the enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her. That's what she did. It sounds really weird without me telling you that I was shaking her while she was going like that, okay? Just had to point that out. Mayuri's head flopped back and forth from my shaking. You see? You see? Mite. I can learn Japanese a little bit in this way too. I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles. Her reply didn't make any sense.
とにかくね、最初からこの辺には誰もいなかったよ。あ、そっか。オカリンは幻を見てたんだね。きっとこの暑さのせいだよ。
How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akiba's buildings. Akiba. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of the Radican, where I had just been a moment before. There it was, an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building, where not 5 minutes before I had found Makise Kurisu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kurisu might still be in the dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was... What the hell? Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it, someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. So remember, this is all really important, right? Because we need to figure out, or those of you that haven't watched need to figure out what the hell is going on. Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken. I think stuff like this, I wish I had experienced this as a visual novel before, because I feel like I would have picked up on more and I would have felt so much more involved with the story. So I think in the future, if there's a visual novel for games, for anime, I should always play the visual novel first from now on. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop, but that's not what I was seeing now. This satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere, somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen?
マユリ、あの人工衛星だが。
びっくりしたね。
びっくりしたね。
びっくりしただと。何がびっくりしたのだ。
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
ドカーンって。She's so cute. A huge kaplow? It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was kaplow or dokan. I don't know. I'd say it was more like a zzz.
あの人工衛星は落ちてきたのか。
来たのかな。宇宙人さん乗ってるのかな。
宇宙人さん。Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all?
そこの君たち。
Just then, look at her shocked face. Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression
こ
stern.
こで何をやっているんだ。ここらは今立ち入り禁止だ。すぐに出て行きなさい。
And that's why there were no people.
ごめんなさい。
それより制服警官さん、仮にあなたを警官
Let's call you Officer A!
あるんです。
Ah.
警官 A って。
今ここで数千人の通行人が一瞬で消えたんです。あなたも見ましたよね。
見ていない。いいから早く出て行け。
Ow. I wanted to yawn, but I almost hit my face and then the yawn was gone. I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Makise Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could...
さっきから何をバカなことばかり言っているんだ。
You guys are all just A's to me, just so you know. Me too? Am I just Twitch streamer A? The policeman took me by the upper arm and said, "No one got stabbed at Radican." What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcefully led us away. We were escorted up to UPX and released. There were people at UPX like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Chuodori had been blockaded by police, so nobody could enter. Oh, that makes so much sense. I'm thinking of like seeing this in the anime versus re-experiencing it here. I didn't realize that is like, I don't even remember there was an Officer A in the anime. I swear there was no policeman in the anime. I know, right? It seemed so weird. Like, why the hell was there suddenly no one? Blah, 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 blah. But in this version, it makes... In the light novel version, it makes so much sense because the place had been blockaded so no one could be there because of the crash. So this makes more sense now. Like, you know... What... I don't know how to say it. There are some events changed because they decided to do so. Well, yeah, that's obvious, but the reason I'm playing this is so that I can see the changes and decide whether I prefer the light novel over the anime, because for me, the anime left some things that I felt could have been... It left some things like, I didn't get closure everywhere where I wanted, and some things were a little bit underdeveloped for me, so that's why I'm playing this in the first place. So obviously, I'm going to take note of things that I feel is different, why it's different, is it better, was it better done here or better done in the anime, blah, 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 blah. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happen? I check online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radikan. All of the major stations in Tokyo, even Tokyo TV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Chuadori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba's streets, nor about Makise Kurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery?
そうか。そういうことか。
From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Wait, more crazy. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare.
これもすべて機関の隠蔽工作ということだな。警察にすら圧力をかけられるということは、この国の中枢ももはや奴らの手の内にあるということ。
What?
Anything on here is like
So much better.
like the car upgrade. Fucking click, snap, click, delete. Not just like,
Yeah, because the laptop was slow because it was old.
oh, it's so much better.
Matty says, Jesus, that hand scared even me.
I love you, technology. Fuck.
Oh, it's scary. Okay, so he thinks it's all by the organization. They underestimate me.
奴らの所業を暴き、その支配構造に終止符を打ってやる。
Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P. I'm just going to call it Dr. Pepper. My favorite soda from the fridge, because Dr. P sounds just not okay. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice cold drinks are essential.
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは相変わらず最高にうまいな。
So I'm reenacting when he eat Dr. Piss.
コーラの方がよくね？
So he's saying Coke is better.
オカリンは本当にドクターペッパーさんが大好きだよね。
She says Dr. Pepper! In general, these type of novels are visual, while light novels are like actual books. Yes, yes. I have a light novel I can show you. Sorry, my pants are going up. So this is my index light novel. It is a real book, basically, with some images in between. Okay. Light novel. And then everyone knows what manga is. And then this is a visual novel. So basically, you're playing the anime. But just like most light novels, an anime inevitably has to cut out a lot because of time and budget and blah, 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 blah. I'd call that a paperback, but okay. Well, are you going to read that to yourself, Katie? I don't know. I thought about doing read-along videos, but I don't know if I will end up getting to that. I need to finish the Daru series before I even think about reading the light novels, to be honest.
この知的飲料の良さがわからない奴は人生の5分の1を損しているぞ。うわ
Can I see that light novel again? Only because it's William asking. Okay. Onto the game. Step through the curtain, dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of the future gadget laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poked Daru and bid him follow me into the development room. All of the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim and hot, almost like a sauna. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. Oh, it reminds me of the days when I didn't have an aircon in here either. And then everyone came together in streams and I got more patrons and I could invest in an air conditioner. And it's so great. Oh. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room for practical reasons, as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. His lab coat, purchased for my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be. But it's hot! You just said it's hot! The music is still too loud. Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. Dun dun dun! The microwave oven! It's significantly larger than newer home models. Gadget number 8.
ああ、そのこと。いきなり計画とか言うから何事かと思った。
そろそろお前との付き合いも3年半ほどになる。
Daru seems more like, I like him more because, and he's got strong shoulders. He doesn't look like such a slobby, bleh, you know? I like him more here. He looks manly and I don't know, I just like his attitude. I feel like it's slightly different in the anime, but not by much. But I prefer this Daru. We went to high school together, and now we're going to the same university. Ah! It's so much more obvious here. Why do I feel like I missed so much in the anime? It's because it happened so fast that I'm trying to read the subtitles quick enough, but here I can sit and like... We share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months, though.
高2の時はクラス別でほとんど喋んなかったじゃん。だから実質2年半じゃね？
細かいことはどうでもいい。それほどの付き合いの長さなのだから、いい加減俺の会話についてこられるようになってくれ。
Can you guys hear the voices? Because it's still too loud. The music is still too loud for me. Okay. The point is we've known each other a long time. I expect you to keep up with me here.
それは無理。
それは無理. Awkward silence. Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shot down again.
それで8号機の不調の原因究明は進んだか？
いやまだ。
Yamada. So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. What is this? Homepage? Is this their homepage? About Lab, Future Gadget, Phoenix, BBS, link. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion. Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos by developing weapons. For the war against the Dark Dominion. I don't even remember that word. Dark Dominion. Led by the organization. That I know. Led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. So the organization is ruling the world from the shadows. I hear conspiracy. I mean, I feel like conspiracy coming on. At present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious futurish gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It is a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accidents. In other words, serendipity, which is one of my favorite words. Let's write that shit down. I love the word serendipity in real life too, not just as a word, but what it means and its implication in the real world. Like, it's such a serendipitous word. Serendipity. So, the ability to discover something valuable when looking for something else. The microwave oven was born through serendipity. So, like, it's like you were, let's say, walking down the street, jogging, and then you jog into someone that you've never seen before, and they end up introducing you to someone that got you a really great job, and that job is like so great, you know, something like that. I don't know how to explain it. Serendipity. No. Nope. Wrong button. Okay. Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the Brit particle gun. The Bit particle gun. Gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. Wait, no, I want to read what they are. The Bit particle gun is the very first future gadget, a toy ray gun with a TV remote jammed inside. You can change channels by pointing it at the TV and pulling the trigger. However, the only supported button is channel plus. No other buttons like volume are usable. To turn the TV on, you must manually flip the switch on the TV. Its name is a reference to the classic Japanese robot anime Mobile Jacket Gun Bam. Mobile Jacket Gun Bam. Oh, Mobile Suit Gundam. Why can't she say Dr. Pepper, but they can only write Dr. P? So weird. Okay, bamboo helicam. Future gadget number 2, a CCD camera. CCD? Makes me think of the CP9. Got flashbacks. Camera mounted to a bamboo toy helicopter. The camera is attached to the helicopter's fulcrum. That sounds like scrotum. Allowing it to record aerial footage unpowered. However, the image is rotating at high speed, so you might get dizzy if you keep looking at it. The name originates from the sci-fi manga 22 Emon. What is 22 Emon? What is that? "21 Emon is the manga." Well, they got the Emon part. They could put that there. Okay. Gadget number 3. Could this be Ora Ora? Ara Ara. Ora Ora. A lie detector based on thumb perspiration, though it might be more appropriate to call it a sweat detector. You have to admit it's pretty clever invention. Its name is a reference to the classic manga Juju's Bizarre Adventure. I want to watch JoJo's. If I had watched JoJo's already, I would get this. Probably, maybe not. I don't know how far into it is, but... Ora, ora. Ora, 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 ora. Well, I don't know. I'm trying. Gadget number 4. Mode snake. Ooh, Sotos, this is one for you. An instant super humidifier uses electric heating coils to quickly boil a large volume of water. This generates enough steam to fill a room of 12 square meters, though it can only be operated continuously for a few seconds. It looks like a claymore landmine, which appeals to military otaku. Its name is a reference to the stealth action game Metal Moa Solid Rising. Metal Gear Solid. Okay, I don't know that one. A mode snake. But this sounds pretty cool. I would love this, like, if I had a little home sauna going on. It would be very useful. The most useful one so far. Gadget number 5. Once again, I've made a worthless object by Goemon. This sounds like an isekai title. Do you see why I love hints? Yes, I thought it was like spoilery hints. Like they help you figure things out. But it's more like just extra information. Created by combining a dryer and a vacuum, the dryer is operated using the exhaust of the vacuum. Its name is a reference to the popular anime Lupin the Third. I know, I've heard about Lupin. Gadget number 6, the Kyalum Saber. Oh shit. Ghost in the Ball. Okay, wait. Okay, so Kyalum Saber is a red chemical glow stick with a handle attached, allowing one to grip it like a sword. Made possible not just with the future gadget laboratory hardware, but also with the chemical knowledge. Inspired by Spark Wars, a series of epic sci-fi movies. Spark Wars. I get this one. A gadget created by arranging 12 6-inch CRT monitors in a sphere. Whoa, that is a lot. Where do they have space for that? Small CMOS cameras are installed in the gaps between the monitors, each connected to the monitor on the opposite side of the sphere. This attempt at practical optical camouflage is the greatest masterpiece among the completed future gadgets, but its sheer size makes it difficult to store. Its name is derived from the sci-fi manga Ghost in the Husk. Ghost in the Shell, which has an anime. How do I go down? How do I go down? How do I scroll down here? I can only, it goes there. Scroll text. Oh. Its name is derived, which has an anime adaptation. Oh, that's all? Okay, thanks. They can all be seen on the website Daru made, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist's genius. Anyway, our current problem is the future gadget number 8, the phone wave. Name subject to change. Phone wave is a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayuri's idea, not mine. When a future gadget is completed, the three of us discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology or names with hidden meanings that need extra explanation to understand. Daru thinks my naming style is too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She says they don't fit in her head. Oh, isn't she cute? The link is actually real, by the way. Oh, that's cool. But I mean, if I click on everything by now, we'll probably never get through this game. So there's an actual website, though. That's awesome. I need to check it out. And so our opinions on gadget names are always split. But I digress. The phone wave, name subject to change, is in short a remote-controlled microwave. You put food in the microwave before you leave, then on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process. Voila! Hot food ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave, named subject to change, has a second unintended capability. Our brave, or possibly just ditzy, Mayuri had made it her daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1 as usual when the unexpected happened. The chicken came out more frozen than when she'd put it in the microwave. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Daru and I have been searching for the cause.
マユ氏がやった状況を再現して何度も実験したけど、冷凍できたりできなかったりだし、バナナを冷凍してみようとしたら、さらにへんてこなことになったし。
バナナ。
さっぱりわかんねえ。
さっぱりわかんねえ。Daru, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. I know what he means, so he does this, like... I know what he means by really weird. Let's see if we can't make it happen again.
Mayuri! Mayuri! ここにバナナを持て!
ここにバナナを持てて! I don't know how to say that. It's the moment I heard it, I wanted to re-say it, but then I forgot it, so it just came out as jibber jabber. How do I replay?
またゲルバナ作るの?
Gelnanas! Guys, take note of this word. It is one of my favorite words of all time. Gelnanas.
前から気になってたけどさ、マユ氏。ゲルバナって略さないでくんない？
だってね、ゲルバナはゲルバナだもん。
Well, I'm going with Gelnana. Gelbanana? Gelnana. Gelnana. Sorry. I take the bananas from Mayuri and stick the whole bunch into the phone wave. Name subject to change.
なんでいつも一房丸ごと入れるの？もったいないよ。
もったいないよ. My bad. Backlog is F2. You should see previous stuff and you can replay different voice lines. Thank you.
ケチケチしていては機関との戦いに勝利することなどできんぞ。
Sorry, I forgot.
勝たなくてもいいよ。あのね、バナナはマユシーが買ってきてるんだからね。おかげでマユシーはちっともバナナが食べられません。
次からは1本ずつ使うことも検討しておこう。
But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore her hungry complaints. I'm hungry too. The phone wave, named subject to change, is simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone taped on. The number is already in my address book. I just need to call the phone wave. Oh shit, I've missed that one. Wait, F2. Sorry. Now, where did I put my phone? Oh, that's what he said? Okay. Sorry. No, Yuki is not an F2. I check my pants. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? Why does it keep repeating? Please help me. How do I get out of this phone loop? Let's press the phone triggers button and call the cell phone and make a call to the phone wave, name subject to change. It allows to confirm the controller settings from config. What? Oh, I need to do something. What? What am I supposed to do? Skip release at phone trigger. What? Skip release. You can click the phone icon at the top left if that's not comfortable for you. I don't even know what is comfortable. Top left. Top left. Tips, load, save, quick load, quick save, backlog. Phone trigger is Z or C. Okay, okay. Thank goodness you're here, BG fighter. Okay, let's see. Aha! And then. Okay, okay. Open address book. Phone wave. Call. I'm connected.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です
So cute! This is the voice of Mayushi Guidance, the system Daru programmed to operate the phone wave.
マユシーの声聞こえてきた
Yes, and it's adorable.
少し黙れ。マユシーガイダンスが聞こえなくなる。
Oh, did you see her sad
タイ
reaction?
マー操作ができますシャープボタンを押した後温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください例えば1分ならシャープ60 2分ならシャープ120です
Entering the command properly would cause the phone wave, name subject to change, to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120 hash because they're trying to figure out why it ended up freezing the bananas. Oh, wait, I need to do it. 180 hash. Crap, I messed up. Wait, what? Need to ignore the 120. Matthew, you confused me with your hash 8008. 120 hash. That should do it. There's an achievement for messing up the message 10 times. Damn it! I read that too late. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayuri's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave, name subject to change, comes to life. The turntable begins to rotate.
綺麗なターンテーブルだろう。普段と違って逆回転してるんだぜそれ。
何？逆回転？
I never noticed that.
そこに重大な意味があるかもしれない。漁師の振る舞いにも影響してくる問題であり、奮闘の規則を導入して。
Driven by Hund's rule. Okay, so now that I know this isn't spoiler, it's actually just better information. Hund's rule is the rule governing the placement of an atom's electrons. Placement of an atom's electrons. Orbitals of the same energy are each filled with one electron of the same spin before any are filled with a second. Also known as Hund's rule of maximum multiplicity. More like, I sort of know what it means. The placement of an atom's electron. So an atom has like a certain electrons and what, protons? And then orbitals of the same energy, so not electrons and protons, just electrons. S orbitals, P orbitals, D orbitals, F orbitals. Oh, wow. So orbitals of the same energy, so only S orbitals or only P orbitals are each filled with one electron of the same spin before any are filled with a second. Also known as Hund's rule. Okay, well.
あるわねえよ。
あるわねえよ。
ないか。
Yeah, no. Not Hund's rule.
ないね。
そうか。
I love their interactions. The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. What is a banana in Japanese? After 120 seconds pass, the microwave... Oh, wait. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Also, I think I want to download Google Translate. There's an app for that, right? I would use that a lot. Spinana. S orbital can hold 2 electrons. Hydrogen and helium only have S orbitals. Google Translate. Git. Sorry, I need to put in my password, apparently, before I download shit. As far as I know, Japanese do borrow words from English, so I'm not going to be surprised if it's only banana. There are, like, some words I feel like more recently where they borrow words, but I feel like there's always an original, maybe. Like, there has to be, like, a... You know? At this rate, we will be fully qualified scientists at the end of the game. Mad scientists, you mean? Oh, thank you for subscribing. Resubscribing. Dark Shadow has gifted. Thank you. Thank you, Dark Shadow. Okay, so here we go. Banana to Japanese. Oh, wait, let's search Japanese. Okay. But no, I need a romanji. Oh, here we go.
Banana.
It's the same.
Banana.
It really is the same. Exactly the same. Well, they are speaking full Japanese. I mean, fluent Japanese, like, so I guess I should have expected that. Thank you for the gift, sub. Hey, it's your first time gifting a sub. How does it feel? Mayuri takes the bananas out. Banana.
ゲルバナの出来上がり。
Dun dun dun! Gel banana. The bananas have become not bananas. Gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave, named subject to change, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time.
Daruよ。このバナナ食べてみようとは思わないか思うはずだ。我らの理念達成の犠牲となり散ったダルに敬礼。
Sorry, I'm trying to imitate what he would look like doing that.
すげえまずそうじゃん。
味は関係ない。食べることに意味があるのだ。さあダルよ、遠慮することはない。骨は拾ってやるから思い切ってずずいと行くがいい。
In Steins Gate, we learn of one part of science, but in Steins Gate 0, we learn of another part of science. If I enjoy this game, I will play Steins Gate 0, but I will not be watching it before I play it, that's for sure.
いらね。
いらね。
お前にその名誉を譲ろう。
なんかね、ゲルバナは中身がデロデロでブニュブニュだったよ。
Dero dero and bunyu bunyu. Our Japanese words so cute. Dero dero and bunyu bunyu and bara bara. Sorry, I really like the word. The phrase bara bara. Wait, she already tried one?
味もしないし、全然美味しくなかった。
デロデロでブニュブニュか。
Dero dero de bunyu bunyu ka.
どう思う？
ブニュブニュバナナか。ブニュブニュのバナナ。マユシ、あなたのバナナ、ブニュブニュだねって言ってみて。
This is so much better than the... I'm sorry. In my opinion, this is so much better than the anime. His expression and everything. How do I go back? Replay.
ブニュブニュバナナか。
No, I want to see his face.
バナナ。
Okay, well, I guess I can't replay the face. But it was funny.
ダルくん鼻血出てる。
いいから行ってみてください。お願いします。
お願いします。
あなたのバナナブニュブ。
ブニュブ。
言わせるな手の額。
Daru retreats after I hit him with a tissue box. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Anyway.
ゲル状になったということは反固形。すなわち分子同士の結びつきが弱くなっている可能性がある。
Sorry. What could have partially liquefied the bananas?
そうか。わかったぞ。
I turn to the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle. Then I cross it out and slap the board with my hand.
俺たちは冷凍機能だと思い込んでいたが実は違ったのだよ。
Oh, I'm reading it more than I'm listening to him because it's English. A bold statement, if I do say so myself. So why isn't anyone surprised?
さあお前たち。なんだってと叫ぶがいい。ここは叫ぶところだ。
なんだって Their reactions are pathetically weak. Yeah, I know. If I was there, I would have been like all nandate all up in everyone's face. Nandate! Sorry, but I would be that type of character. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said. I didn't understand half of what you said. Oh.
問題はじゃあこの機能って何ぞ？何が起きてんの？ってことじゃん？
ってことじゃん。
逆なら怪盗じゃないのかな。
実に愚鈍な意見だなマユリ。それでは普通の電子レンジと同じではないか。
じゃあどういうこと？
それがわかんないから悩んでるんだお。
He's right. To be honest, I haven't a clue. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and I to head to Daibiru, which is a skyscraper with offices and a commerce center that opened alongside UPX in 2003, connected to UPX by overpass. There's going to be a seminar at ATF and we have to be there. It's part of our studies at Tokyo Denki University. I'm skipping some stuff because I don't know. If I go to Japan, I will want to know more about these places. But right now, I just want to know more about the game. Summer credits, basically. We have to attend the seminar and write reports. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? Seminar. I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down.
秋葉原駅前のビルに謎の巨大物体が墜落しています。現在、警察による規制が敷かれ、ビルの前まで行くことはできませんが、遠くから見る限りでは墜落した物体は人工衛星のように見えます。
Bye Soto, see you later. As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Daibiru, I look down to see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. There are even some garishly dressed young men and women, the sort you don't usually see around Akibirabara. Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off. I need to finish reading the sentence before I click next. Daru, aren't you going to check out Radikan?
どうせ言っても見られないっしょ。もちろんネットに上がってくる情報にはほぼ目を通してるのだぜ。アットちゃんのスレ数100超えたし、勢いすげえ。
Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. I have a mail. Bam! I know how to flip up my phone now, thanks to BG Fighter 21. It's from Mayuri. You know, I'm really sad about dropping my upa. It's worse than last year when I missed buying Fatty Ghetto Froggy. Sorry, Mayuri. Oh, that's cute. You should be able to make a choice on it. Oh, shit! Oh, now it's gone. Fuck. We enter Daibiru and take the elevator to the 5th floor, ATF Assembly Hall.
Ah, 涼しい。生き返るぜ。あばばばばばばばばばばばば。
Ah, ba, 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 ba. Unlike the lab, Daibiru has air conditioning. Yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar.
電話レンジ過去仮の件だが、俺は答えを導き出したかもしれん。
About the phone wave, name subject to change. I might have found our answer. Sorry, I had to read that because I like saying phone wave, name subject to change.
そのカッコ借りってめんどいからいい加減やめるべき。
It is not. It is entertaining. I won't give in that easily. Even if no other lab members use name subject to change, I will carry on until the day we decide its true
そん
name.
なことは今はどうでもいい。
お得意のとんでも理論でもひらめいちゃったん？
何を言うか。俺はいつもこの世の神羅万象すら超越したあらゆる可能性について思考を巡らせているのだ。とんでもとか言うな。
If it's okay, I'm going to turn off the alerts because you know,
神羅
it
万
pops
象
up
超
and
越
then
ってつまり何でもありってことじゃね？理論ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
you can't call that science. On the contrary, my dear Daru, that is basically the beginnings of all science.
ダルよ。電話レンジ過去仮はシュタインズゲートを開く鍵だという気がするのだが、どう思う？
どうも。
そのシュタインなんとかってところからして意味不明なわけだが。
A chime signals our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator doors open slowly. As we step out of the elevator... Oh! Someone bumped into me. I wonder who this could be. I quickly grab the person's shoulder to keep them from falling.
すいません。
It's a girl. And I recognize her. Impossible. Chills run down my spine. I stare at her face in disbelief. I saw this girl just 3 hours ago. Makise Kurisu.
何か。
Kurisu frowns and tries to back away, but I don't let go of her shoulder. My grip tightens.
貴様は死んだはずだ。なぜここに。しかも
There isn't a single blood stain on her clothes, and they're the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. Yet, as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured. So, Angus, this is the girl that he saw, as you could see in the quick flashback, dead a couple of hours before. Kurisu pushes me away. Oh, I thought she slapped me or hit me or something. Then she shoots me a wary glare. I realize that I'm gaping in disbelief.
何なの？
無事だったのか。怪我は平気なのか。いや、そんなはずはない。マキタクリスは何者かに刺されて血まみれで。
またその話かよ。
Daru interrupts. Wait, there's something strange about what he just said.
またその話とはどういう意味だ。
だって 1週間前にも僕にそんなメール送ってきたじゃん。
A week ago? Oh, you sent me that email like a week ago.
俺が何よバカな。マキセ・クリスが殺されているのを見たのはほんの3時間前だぞ。
ちょっと勝手に殺さないでくれますか。私ピンピンしてますんで。
ピンピン What does ピンピン mean? Hello, Red Hawk.
そういえばあのメール変な感じだったな。送信日時が1週間後になってた。つまり未来から来たっつうか。
Sounds like what happened to your loot crate. Yeah, maybe.
未来から来た。
ネットで妙な考察サイトでも見たのかダル。お前がとんでも理論を言い出すとは珍しい。
違うがな。確かにメールの日付は1週間後の28。あ、そっか。28日だから今日じゃん。
Daru pulls out his phone and shows it to me. He's right. The email was sent from my phone. He received it on July 21st at 12:56. So July 21st. But it's been, since the start of this game, it's been the 7th, the 28th of the 7th, so the 28th of July. But it was sent on July 28th at 12:54. It was split into 3 emails. Huh? Someone stab. Bide makise urisu don't. Why did I send such a short message in 3 parts? And it looks like the 3rd email got cut off. I do recognize the content though.
これは3時間前に誰に送ったメールだ。
But I sent 1 mail, not 3, and there should be more text. Did Daru really get this a week ago?
興味深いわね。
Suddenly, Kurisu is standing next to me, peering intently at the screen of Daru's phone. Oh, right. The email's not important. Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is why she's still alive. Is she an illusion? No. An evil spirit? Am I haunted? I don't believe in such unscientific drivel. I am a mad scientist. I timidly reach out to Kurisu's face. My fingertips stroke her hair. Wait, I need to do ASMR stroking. Did you hear that? Feels silky, quite the cuticles.
ある。実体がある。やはり幽霊だというのは考えすぎか。
おかりん、まずくね。
I poke Kurisu's cheek with my fingers. Such softness. Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one.
おい。
Wait a minute. We already touched when I bumped into her coming out of the elevator. I even grabbed her shoulders before being pushed away. And I still doubted that she had substance? That's proof of how confused I am. If she's alive, then what did I see back at Radikan? What was that scream I heard? Were they hallucinations? Just like that mass disappearance? That's right. She was stabbed. Maybe she's just hiding her wounds. This requires further investigation. I grab the hem of her blouse and slowly lift it.
己は警察に突き出されたいのか？
俺は真実を知りたいだけだ。
This dude, though. I stare straight back at Kurisu as she trembles with anger and lift her blouse a little
何
higher.
が真実よ、この変態！バカなの？死ぬの？
She pushes my hand away.
ルイスちゃんの名台詞来たこれ
Louise Chan's famous line for the win? The truth is in there! Good reference. Louise Chan, the main heroine of the anime The Familiar of 10, a tsundere. Her voice actress is the queen of tsundere, Sugimiya Rie, nicknamed Sugyu. Oh. I feel like I want to Google this. Oh, The Familiar of 0. That's the actual reference. The color of one's panties equals the truth. AKA Kagura. Kagura's voice actress? Wow. Who voices Kurisu? It would have been awesome if it was the same person. Daru shouts something silly, but I ignore him and press
俺
Kurisu.
は確かに見たのだ。
I know what I saw.
まさかあんた、今、私の下着を。
Kurisu's face turns bright red. She firmly pulls her blouse down.
この手の目が。そうではない。
No, you fool! Not that! Why am I reading up? Hanku,
Yeah.
are you done now? Are you still
Almost.
are you gonna come
10
outside
minutes away.
still?
Eh?
Are you still gonna come outside again?
Yeah.
I need to
10 minutes
pee.
away. Come quickly.
No, I'm gonna play for 10 more minutes and then, cause I'm gonna start watching Vinland Saga in a bit. Okay. He saw her growler. What does that mean? Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nagabachi's presentation, someone killed Makise Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explained everything that I saw.
ドクター、中バッチ。
Nakabachi.
オカリン何言ってるん中鉢の発表会なら中止になったじゃん
中止？
そう人工衛星の墜落で
Something's wrong. Our stories aren't matching. It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. Mayuri's story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy?
ねえ、ちょっとあなた。
我が名は法院京馬だ。
違うよ全然違うよ
Daru is so great.
法院さん、今の話、詳しく教えてほしいんですが。
Looks like she finally understands I'm not lying. But I still don't understand why my memories don't match up with everyone else's. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation. Just then, an older man steps out of the assembly hall.
マキセさん、そろそろ時間ですし、始めましょう。
Oh, yes.
はい。
She's the one giving the presentation. She glances at me one more time, then sighs and heads towards the small conference room.
オカリンとりあえず僕らも行こうぜ
行くとはどういう意味だ？
講義を聞きに来たんだろ
Ah, that. Daru follows after Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the girl genius, Makise Kurisu, need to attend a lecture like this? No, wait. Ooh, if only you knew. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture.
今日は 私のような若輩者の話を聞きに来てくださってありがとう。
講義をする方だったのか。
She's the one giving the lecture. Japan's famous girl genius, Mrkic Kurisu, who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days ago. I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in a gossip magazine article. Gossip magazine? That's when he told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. I'd forgotten all about that. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors. And Kurisu just gave me a sharp look. What did I do? When I return her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. I don't care if she's a genius or whatever. I still don't like her. Damn! The applause are deafening. She may have these people fooled with her timid girl act, but I learned at Radikan how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct.
Oh, time machine か。
最初に結論を言ってしまうと、タイムマシンなんていうのはバカらしい代物だということです。
異議あり。
Objection! Sorry. Every member of the audience, not just Kurisu, is startled by my interruption. Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not one to just sit and listen to some genius girl's drivel. Sitting at my side, Daru throws me a small salute. ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away.
まあ、はい、いいですよ。ディスカッション形式の方が話も弾むでしょうし。
Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that.
その前に、私の考えを話させてください。これまで世界中の科学者たちがタイムトラベルについての理論を提唱してきました。主な理論だけでも11に及びます。
What are the major theories of time travel? I have heard about the cosmic string theory at least. Ooh, cosmic string theory. The 11 theories. 1.
理論、ブラックホール理論、高速理論。
Neutron star theory, black hole theory, light speed theory. This is interesting, isn't it?
タキオン理論、ワームホール理論、エキゾチック物質理論。宇宙紐理論、量子重力理論、セシウムレーザー光理論。
Cosmic string theory, quantum gravity theory, cesium laser theory, exotic matter. So many words I don't understand. Not bad. Perhaps Mrkic Kurisu is a worthy rival after all. Well, yeah, that's why they're called theories.
場合によっては11個の中の別の理論によって否定されているものさえある。
では12番目の理論が発見されたとしたらどうかな。
ああ、そうですね。それは。
So wait, your opinion, because you're saying Mrkic Kurisu, you're saying that the concept of time travel is ridiculous. But that's only based on the 11 theories that you know, right? She didn't necessarily mean like, oh, it's impossible. Probably.
13番目の理論によって否定されるかもしれませんね。
Damn, she twisted my question and used it against me. Touche, genius girl. Touche. Suddenly, I feel eyes on me. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now. Remember, theory in science is a bit stricter than theory in everyday conversation. Yeah, like, hypotheses is more, we say theory when we actually mean hypotheses, probably. But a theory is more than a hypothesis. I remember us discussing this before, but I don't remember where or when or why. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now.
ちなみに未来へのタイムトラベルなら今すぐにでも可能ですよ。
By the way, time travel to the future is available to us right now according to Einstein's special theory of relativity. Hypothesis is basically just assumptions and can't be proved. Okay. But a theory can be basically confirmed, like the Big Bang theory and the Knudson's two-hit theory, but they cannot be entirely confirmed. What? They can basically be confirmed, but they can't entirely be confirmed. So, like, there are stuff you can do to show it might be true, but you can't really confirm it. The theory of relativity refers to both Einstein's special theory of relativity published in 1905 and his general theory of relativity published in 1916, represented by the famous equation E equals mc squared. The special theory of relativity is defined by the following axioms. Objects cannot travel faster than the speed of light. As velocity approaches the speed of light, the passage of time approaches zero. As velocity approaches the speed of light, length approaches zero. As velocity approaches the speed of light, mass approaches infinity. The general theory of relativity adds the following axioms. In the presence of large gravitational fields, the passage of time slows down. In the presence of large gravitational fields, space curves. In the presence of large gravitational fields, mass increases. I have pretty much no idea what I just read. I'm also hungry. I think I'm gonna play for like, where's a good place to stop?
I wanted to take pancakes and stuff.
Hey?
I wanted to take snacks from that box, but I forgot. Like the tutti and something else.
A supposition or proposed explanation made on the basis of limited evidence is the starting point for further investigation. That's hypothesis Googled. Take me back to physics class.
例えば今すぐ羽田空港に行ってそこから沖縄行きあたりの飛行機に乗ればいい。目的地に降り立った時その人は10億分の1秒くらい私より未来に進んでいる。
Let's say someone were to go to Haneda Airport and board a plane headed to Okinawa. Upon arrival, that person would be 100 millionth of a second farther into the future than I am. What does that mean?
速さが高速に近づけば近づくほど時間は遅く流れる。それが相対性理論ですから。
Okay, according to the special theory of relativity, time moves slower for objects as they approach the speed of light.
極論を言えば光と同じほどの速さで走ることができたら流れる時間はその人だけ半分になるわけで。24時間その速度で走り続ければ周囲では48時間が経ったことになるから丸1日分未来へ飛んだことになるんですよ。法王院京馬さん。
Why are you singling me out? I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Maki Sekurisu wants to pick a fight. I wish that she hadn't said that name in front of so many people. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name.
それはへりくつではないかな?
Now a professor calmly makes an objection. True, Maki Sekurisu's example isn't strictly time travel per se, but I never expected an older man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. Maybe he's just tasting the genius girl's resilience. The genius girl readily concedes the points. If she were a normal 18-year-old girl, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old girl would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet, Makise Kurisu is giving off an aura of gutsiness that says, I can take this guy
で
on.
は過去には行けるのかな。
過去にだって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。何万年も前の光を見ることができるでしょ。
それもへりくつですよ。
This time, it's a nearby student who objects.
今までのは前置き。
Was it just me, or did Kurisu look a little nervous just now?
例えば実際に皆さんが体ごと過去や未来へ行くことができるようなタイムマシンを作るにはまず何が必要か考えてみます。代表的なところだと
Sorry. What would we need for making a time machine? I read too fast and she talked too slow. The best candidates for this are cosmic strings and wormholes. So that is what you would need to, let me just recap. Let's say we wanted to make a time machine that could physically transfer people through time. What would we need? The best candidates for this are cosmic strings and wormholes. A string-shaped crevice? That must be how they enter our universe. But do cosmic strings really exist? The crevice is about as wide as an elementary particle and at least as long as the diameter of a galaxy. A galaxy. Oh yeah, because everyone knows how long the diameter of a galaxy is. Of course. Elementary, my dear Watson. The smallest unit of matter, however, the definition of what constitutes an elementary particle is unclear. Certain elementary particles have a corresponding antiparticle. Certain elementary particles have a corresponding antiparticle with opposite charge. Okay. So it's not very wide, but apparently very long. A cosmic string. This is the basic principle behind Mario Brothers 3. Okay.
これを応用して宇宙紐が高速に近い速さで運動しているとき、相対性理論により宇宙紐の時間は周囲より遅くなるから、歪んでいる角度欠損の領域を通過すると本来0だった通過時間がマイナスになる。
Wait, I need to read all that again. When you pass through an area of angular deficit, transit time becomes 0. Now we apply this to a cosmic string moving at near light speed. We apply this to a cosmic string moving at near light speed. According to the special theory of relativity, time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. Therefore, passing through the area of angular deficit would, where's the voice? Would cause the transit time to become negative instead of 0.
つまり通過後の方が過去になっているわけ。で、2本の宇宙紐を使って空間欠損ジャンプを行い、元の地点まで周回するように
Space jump.
ちょうど周回を開始したのと同じ時間に戻ってくることができる。ざっくり言っちゃうと、それが宇宙紐理論によるタイムトラベルです。ちなみに誤解しないでほしいのは、 宇宙紐理論は超紐理論とは別物ということです。
Cosmic strings are not the same as superstrings. It's true, if you were able to beat the speed of light and could distance yourself of the Earth faster than light, and if you had an extraordinary telescope, you could see the light, for example, the dinosaurs. You could view a picture of the past. Obviously, an extrapolation. But if somehow something could travel faster than the light, you could see the past. Because the only way we could see... the only way we see is through light. Like, light enables us to see. William, I'm just trying to find a nice place to end it before we watch Vinland Saga.
というわけで、宇宙紐理論で過去へ行くために用意するものは3つ。その1、宇宙紐。これは2つ必要です。あ、ちなみに宇宙紐って生まれたばかりの宇宙にしかないという過程なので、探すのはかなり骨が折れるかも。
The cosmic strings themselves, 2 strings to be exact, by the way, they are hypothesized to exist only where the universe was first formed, so they might be a little hard to find. Jesus.
その2、仮に宇宙紐を見つけてきたら、それを光に近い速さで運動させるためのエネルギーが必要です。
Okay.
銀河と同じ長さのひび割れを光並みに加速させるにはどのくらいのエネルギーがいるんでしょうね。少なくとも1.21 ジガワット以上なのは確かです。
Gigawatts. I've never heard of gigawatts. This earns a few chuckles from the audience. Well, I don't understand what the fuck they're laughing about because I'm dumb. A spaceship capable of reaching these cosmic strings and returning.
タイムトラベルする人はこれに乗らないといけません。どうです？ホーインさん。宇宙紐理論でのタイムトラベル挑戦できると思いますか？
Okay, and I think that is a good place to stop because she's now handing the stage over to him in a way like, what do you think? Care to take on the challenge of cosmic string time travel? So like she's making the point, trying to make the point that it's impossible, whereas he... Yeah, I don't know. Basically trying to find a one-dimensional object in the infinite expanse of 4D space. Is Gigo a thing in English? Never heard of it. It's a joke. It's supposed to be gigawatts. The reference is from Back to the Future. Oh, okay. So she referenced. Okay. Okay, so she's making it basically out to be a ridiculous thing. Okay. Now, how do I save? Like that's even possible. Okay. Backlog, quick save. There we go. Quick save. Save over that one. If you choose to overwrite this data, overwrite. Okay. That was a lot of informations, which I appreciate, even though I don't understand it all. I actually really like this interaction, and it makes Kurisu also seem like a... it gives more depth to her character for me, at least a little bit. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next time to see his response. Sorry for overwhelming you earlier. No, you didn't overwhelm me. You helped me to figure out some very helpful stuff, so I appreciate it. I'm just trying to put on some socks because it's kind of cold. So let me just end the video here for everyone watching together on YouTube. If you want to watch or play along next time live instead of watching it back later, the next Steins Gate video I have saved. Playtime 2 hours and 57 minutes. Save time. So yes, okay. So yeah, if you want to join in live next time, I'll be playing. The next one is Thursday, the 5th of March. If I change it, it should be indicated on my schedule, which you can find in the panels on my Twitch. But the 5th of March is also when I'm starting JoJo's. So next week, I'll be starting with Steins Gate and then playing Steins Gate and then watching JoJo. So that's exciting. Just 2 episodes. Today, though, for the rest of today's stream, I am going to watch 3 episodes of Vinland Saga. Okay. So for everyone watching this back on YouTube, thank you so much. I'm sorry for the slow start. I had to because I haven't played for 2 weeks because of the last Thursday, the internet not working. I kind of forgot how the stuff worked. But I really liked it. Firstly, I liked the very beginning when they were kind of like talking to us for a longer period of time. It felt more like, and the references, it felt more meta and interesting, and it really got my thoughts going. And the voice acting is great. The music is great. I love that I can set it softer because that is helpful. So that it doesn't overpower the voices for me. And yeah, there is a lot of stuff that I don't understand. And I understand that they can't include that in the anime because, you know, they're like, okay, well, people won't understand this anyway, so and it'll be boring, so we're going to exclude this. But I really liked, because I felt like I was really sitting at an interesting seminar thing about time travel, and I like that feeling. So so far my experience with this visual novel, this is going to be the first visual novel that I actually play. I only played a little bit of something else, so that doesn't count. Have I ever played any other visual novel? Not that I remember, but so far my experience with this has been very positive, so I'm looking forward to next week. I'll probably play for another 1.5 to 2 hours. I'll be watching JoJo's for the first time with you. That's exciting. By the way, I can't wait for chapter 9. You will enjoy the bonus scene in the visual novel. Yes! Bonus scenes! Okay. I will see you guys next time. Bye!